says Roberta, our sister of Notre Dame, and Pastoral Associate at Good Shepherd, joins us in studio. Sister, thanks so much for being with us today.
My pleasure, Jay.
It's kind of a Good Shepherd day here. The Mass, tours, well, the Mass is the highlight. I was going to say this highlight, but the Mass is the highlight. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your community.
Well, Jay, I'm a sister of Notre Dame de Namur. I entered the community over 50 years ago.
Really?
Really, really. And our community is an international community. We're in Europe, Japan, South America, and Haiti. Our foundress founded the community to educate poor girls, particularly, because at the time the community was founded, which was the early 19th century, young women in France did not have an opportunity for education if they were poor. Today we are still in education, but more broadly conceived. For example, we serve as Pastoral Associates and in other ministries in the church. What drew me to the order really was the person of Julie Billiard, who was the founder. She was a very gutsy woman, I should say. During the Revolution, she was pursued because she was helping the priests and hiding them. And she herself was incapacitated, couldn't walk for 20-something years. And through a novena to the Sacred Heart, health was restored to her. So her personality, always a smile, was attracted me. And I said, I want to be like that person.
How good is the good God?
How good is so very good, so very good. That is really our charism, that Julie wanted everyone to know the goodness of God and how that could be lived out in your own life.
So people saw, the entire team at the beginning of the show and at Mass today, and you, Sister Roberta, are a Pastoral Associate at a great parish, Good Shepherd. And you do a lot of stuff at the parish. Can you tell us about your work and tell us about how great Good Shepherd is?
How great? Well, people are going to get tired of hearing that, Bishop.
It's true.
It's true. I know it's true. At the parish, I really wear many different hats. It's a very collaborative kind of ministry with the staff and with the people. My work is pastoral. It's administrative. It's managing things. There's a lot of variety to what I do. I love being at the parish because I believe the parish is the heart of the church. Mm-hmm. It's a microcosm of what happens on a bigger level. Mm-hmm. And I was attracted to being a pastoral associate because what I believe in the parish and my love for the church, and wanting to help people to know God's goodness and how much God loves them in their life, and in whatever way that can take place.
And we're seeing some pictures right now, actually, of the parish, and it is a very vibrant parish. And I think this group was here this past weekend.
Nuestros
right?
Pequeños
Yeah.
Actually, it was that's one of the wonderful things about Good Shepherd Parish. It's just not focused on the community that's local, but the outreach to other groups that are in need. For example, NPH, and another wonderful ministry at Good Shepherd Parish is the Boston Sock Exchange. So once a month, a group of dedicated parishioners, and the group varies. There's a core group, but the other families sometimes go in as well to the Boston Common and bring food and clothing, and really have established a community with the folks that come to seek their assistance. And in our bulletin, we have the names of the people and their intentions that they want us to pray for. So really a little community has formed there, which I don't think was maybe expected in the beginning, but has evolved in that way.
What attracted you to the role of pastoral associate? Yeah, what was it that really you said, hey, you know what, I kind of like that?
Well, I was a teacher. I have that experience.
What grade?
Well, high school.
Oh, yeah, high school. That's
high
tough.
School.
High school's a little tougher.
Well, it's a little more challenging, probably. And I also served as a missionary in Japan for 8 years. So I taught school there as well. So the education piece is always a part of me. But I like the parish setting, just what I said earlier before. I think it's at the heart of the church. Mm-hmm. I like the variety that's there and the opportunity to work with adults and to be able to talk about God and help people on their spiritual journey. So it just seemed a natural fit for me to get involved in that ministry. And prior to that, I was on the retreat team for the Office of Spiritual Development. And I think it was that kind of contact with people and helping them in their spiritual growth that attracted me. But I wanted a little bit more rootedness. I wanted to be rooted in a community of faith. In that ministry, it was you go to a parish, help them out, and then move on to the next parish. But this is being rooted in a community of faith, and that's what I was looking for and needed. And so that provides that. So we grow together. As you often say, Bishop, that it's more what we learn from the people, not so much as what we're able to facilitate for them, but how we also grow in our faith, and our own faith is nourished by working with the community. So that was the attraction for me.
Well, this has been great having you. You know, a typical week, if you had like 30 seconds, what's a typical week like at Good Shepherd Parish? Because there's 2 churches, you know.
Well, the 2 churches are just 2 buildings. It's 1 parish. So during a week, I might visit someone who's homebound and bring communion to them. I'll meet with a couple who's preparing their child for baptism, prepare a family who's going to bury their loved one, attend a variety of meetings during the week. As the weekend comes on, seeing that all the details are taken care of for the celebration of the liturgy on the weekend. So it's very varied, which is
What makes it fun?
What makes it fun?
No, but it's fun though, right?
But it is fun. It is fun.
It's fun.
And part of the fun is working with the people that you
one
work with.
last quick question. Did you learn how to speak Japanese while you were there for 8 years?
Hi.
I knew it. I knew that's very interesting. Well, sister, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for asking me. It was a pleasure to be here.